Hi everyone, Greg here. Well, today I thought I'd show you how I like to make my fully loaded, creamy chicken potato bake. I had a whole heap of potatoes in the fridge and I thought, well, what can I do to use them up? And I thought, yes! Creamy, cheesy chicken potato bake. I'm going to show you how I like to make mine. Let's get right into it. But first I need to turn on my appliances. I'm using the oven, 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit jingles. And I also need to preheat my frying pan, into which I've diced up some bacon. That was as much as you want. I went a little light on it. I probably could have even gone heavier. Anyway, I'll just start frying this up. And while that's frying, you could cut up your 2 chicken breasts, which is what I'm using. But I've already done that. But there are a few other things I really need to do, like make my butter, egg and milk mix. So I'll just cut a nice big knob of butter here. Oh wow! And I'll put this in the microwave for about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 seconds. And while that's melting, I'll start cutting up my onion. I've just got one medium-sized onion here. I just cut it into ringlets. And I've got 4 potatoes here. They're actually, some of them are quite small. So if you had 3 large ones, that's all you'd need. It's like 1 potato per layer. But you need to cut these into fairly thinnish slices. So really, that's all the cutting up done. Pretty good, huh? Let's see this bacon. Yep, that looks pretty good. I'll turn that off. But there is something else I need to do. Let's get this butter out of the microwave. It should be melted now. I'm just going to add a little bit of milk in there. That'll cool it down because I'm going to add some eggs in. 1, 2. I might actually just crack some pepper in there, and that'll save me from cracking the pepper in as I go along later. Ooh, that doesn't look very appetizing, does it? This bacon's done, great. So, it's time to grab your baking dish. This is one my grandmother handed down to me many decades ago. It's a fair size one.
That's what she said.
Which is what you'll need. You'll need a decent sized baking dish for this. Now, I just want to lubricate the base.
That's what she said.
To stop the potatoes from sticking, and I'll do the sides as well.
That's what she said.
And now, let's start throwing these potatoes in. And a nice layer on the bottom.
That's what she said.
And now I'll get some of this chicken. So we'll just spread these bits of chicken around. You want to use half the chicken that you've got for the first layer. I'll use about half the bacon and sprinkle that over. And let's get our egg mix and sprinkle some of that over the top. And now it's time to get some cream. We'll just lightly pour that over the top of here as well. Let's not forget the onions. Put some of those in. Put as much of these as you like. And now it's time to put our next layer of potatoes, onto which I'll put the remaining chicken pieces. Now I've got some Parmesan cheese here. I'm going to sprinkle some of that on. And that should go down the little cracks into the layer below. Instead of adding salt, that's sort of my salt that I'm adding. Because Parmesan cheese is pretty salty. But just in case it's not salty enough, let's just add a little bit more of this cheddar cheese. We'll add the remainder of the bacon. Oh good, the neighbours decided to build a fence while I'm cooking this. Oh great! Never mind. Let's pour some more of this egg mix on. Some more cream. Some more onions. And we start with our last layer of potatoes. Whoops, I've run out of potatoes. If you do run out, you can always cut some more. Fill in all the blanks. I'll just pour the rest of this egg mix over. Good helping of cream. And finish it off with a nice layer of cheese. Oh man. How creamy and cheesy is this? Now if you did have some herbs that you wanted to add in that you think you might like, please add them in. Maybe some lemon salt. Ooh, yeah. Lemon and chicken always goes together really well. That's that done. Now it's time to whack it in the oven. So the light's off, it's preheated. I'll whack that in.
That's what she said.
Now I'll put that in for about an hour, maybe even an hour and 10. If you're a bit worried about the cheese burning, just put some alfoil over the top, some aluminium foil, and that'll stop that from happening. I want my cheese really crispy. So an hour, hopefully the fence building will be finished by then. To an hour and 10, I'll come back in an hour, check it, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, well it's probably been about an hour and 10 minutes now because I turned the oven off 10 minutes ago, but I forgot to take it out. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, how good does that look? Okay, how about I cut myself a nice slice. Oh, yum. Right, well there's that creamy chicken cheesy potato bake. How good does it look? OMG! Oh man, that is so hot. Oh, so hot. But those potatoes are cooked perfectly. The chicken, have a look at it. It's just perfectly cooked. The creamy sauce tastes absolutely awesome. You guys are gonna love it. If you do make it, let me know down below. Click hello. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next recipe right here on Greg's Kitchen.
Oh yeah, this is